Hey, hey, universe and mining family. Grab your shovels and your pickaxes. Welcome to the show. I'm Nemesis, and of course, I'm not your babysitter. Do your own research, but let's dig in. Yo! Of course, Nvidia says they're losing profitability here. And here's AMD coming in the background going, we've had our most profitable year in 7 years, and we already understand that things are about to turn down a little bit because the miners haven't been buying a whole lot of equipment. Why is that? Because the used market's completely saturated. I've got no incentive to buy new equipment. The worst thing that happens when you're mining is you're pretty much just beating up your fans a little bit. So if you buy a used graphics card and you're in question of the fans, and that's pretty much where you're going to be lying at, because us miners, we do not want to overheat the cards, we don't want to overwork the cards, so we're undervolting them. We got them overclocked, but we're undervolting them so it doesn't push the limits on these cards. And then we set the fan curve to a steady, right around 70% fan. Which that mining around the clock for the course of a year, bearings go bad, stuff like that inside the fan. Being a mechanic, I always say this as a mechanic: all moving parts fail. And I'll repeat that: all moving parts fail. It doesn't matter if it's your equipment that you've never mined on ever. If you use it and it moves, eventually it will break. Everything has a life. If it has a movement to it, it's got a life expectancy. There's lubrication, there's bearings of some sort. And then you got electric brushes on a lot of the, on the electric motors. So a lot of this stuff will inherently wear down over time. So with that being said, I don't mind buying the used equipment. Will I have to warranty out a graphics card here and there? Yes. If there is a point where the card cannot be warrantied out anymore, am I going to be worried about it? No, not at all. Because what I can sit there and do is take apart the card and replace the fans myself. It's actually not that hard. Eventually, I will do a video showing how easy it is. And as you can see here, guys, my cat is not very happy that I've got boxes on his shelf. He's quite angry. Sorry, dude. It's in the name of making a video. If you go on the other side, dude, there's like a little bit of a ledge for you. But he doesn't understand. But, so, like I was saying, AMD is like talking about having a stellar year, even though they were 20 million off of their projected, what they were figuring that they were going to earn for the year. To be 20 million off, when you're talking about, $6.48 billion, and you're only 20 million off, who cares at that point? That is like phenomenal revenue coming back into the company. And but what I like about these guys is that they're more slow and steady wins the race. They don't try to proclaim to be the big bad boys on the block, but they do make quality equipment. And for the longest time, you wanted to use an AMD to mine with. At some point in time, Nvidia could not really mine that effectively. Everything was being done with AMD. But that was way back in the early days of mining. But since then, Nvidia has stepped up. Nvidia has dominated for the longest time the gaming sector. Whenever they broke into the mining sector, they started taking their network share of that too, which was really nice. But when it came down to the up until just recently, it looks like Nvidia kind of got a little complacent and just kind of, here, we got something, it works. And just steamrolled it out, where AMD kind of took it on this last little bit of releasing. It looks like they're going to take their time. I hope that they use this to their advantage. I do know that they're going to rely on the gaming market too to be able to support them, and with them producing a high quality gaming card at a better price point than Nvidia, they might actually take a little bit of a market dominancy on this. At least that's my hope on it. Somebody needs to sit there and kind of, you know, take a little poke at Nvidia, and especially since AMD hasn't turned their back on the mining sector yet. They're still going to be coming out with their the RX 570 16 gigabyte Grin mining monster. So I mean, they're still producing stuff with the mining market, even though they expect that the mining market is going to kind of flatline and taper off and kind of subside for a little while until the next bull run. But they're still innovating, and they're taking their time with their innovating. So this is actually kind of promising for them. So, I mean, that's just my opinion on this. That, you know, it looks like they're at least going to try to stay in the crypto game with all of this. That's why I do have a couple of their cards, and yo, I did pre-order that RX 570 16 gig Grin miner. Yo, whenever I get that, guys, expect a review on that too. Yo! And with that, guys, what's your thoughts on AMD moving forward, knowing that the mining market's not going to be supporting them anymore? Are you going to be supporting them? Are you going to buy their next latest gaming cards, game with it, mine with it? What you going to do with it? Let me know. Drop some comments in down below. And while you're dropping comments in down there, smash that lizardy like button, hit the subscribe bell notification, and share these videos with everybody. Yo, that stuff helps me out. And I'll, of course, see you on the next one.